Okay, here we are for another 7 days to die, and we've done up another vanilla POI, and we've absolutely decked this one out. We've left some of it as it was, and we've also changed bits of it as well. Heavily decorated. We're using the usual mods, the list of which will be down below. So everything from Intensities as usual, B-dubs, like I say, full list at the bottom. For anybody who wants to know what we're using. We actually used the Quick Fit Gym this time because it's right in the centre of town. It's a really nice POI to use, looks really good. And I'm here with GamerGirl Chibinee, and yeah, we, as per usual, we've worked on this together, decorating and getting it done. So, what are you thinking of this, Chibs?
I really like it actually. It's really cool. I like the concept with the gym. Never done it before. Not this specific gym anyway. So it should be kind of interesting to showcase this off to everybody.
As usual, stunning decoration by yourself. We've been brainstorming as per usual, trying to throw a few things at it and get some decent ideas going. So yeah, let's go and check it out.
Okay, okay. Hold on one second. There we go. In the lovely Humvee. Heck yeah.
It is. This is a very nice vehicle. I don't know. I don't think the purple goes particularly well with it, but I wanted to change of pace because I'm a little bit too keen on using the orange a lot of the time. So here we are in the garage now. As per usual, I've with a little help from Chibs and some ideas thrown and everything else, as per usual, worked on the garage. I can't help it. I do like my vehicles. So first things first, of course, some things you can't do without automatic doors on the garage because I am effectively lazy. I don't want to have to get out my vehicle to park it. I want to be able to just drive in. A couple of shotgun turrets outside because the zombies have got a habit of walking up and trying to beat on this. Now, let's step inside, switch this off because, as per usual, I love the automatic doors, but the continual of it squeaking open, squeaking shut, it's annoying. So I've actually put roll doors on this side. So this is still part of the gym here, but we've, as you can see, it's mostly unchanged down the bottom here, including the elevator shaft at the end, which is now blocked off.
And this side I was going to say is more for probably motorcycles because it looks like you have here situated again some of these stands that you made for them, right? So whereas the
Absolutely.
other one's more for like the bigger vehicles.
Absolutely. So that way we could have a couple of vehicles in here. We could have the motorbikes at the end here. And that, we've got some nice little lockers along here for storing stuff in. Putting your mod parts and stuff. Now, as per usual, I can't help it. I've labelled every single one of the switches. We've got lights. The street lamps outside as well, actually. I've got to say, we had those from the PhD Better Lights. I must say I really like those. If I turn it off, you can see the street lamps are off. And then turn it back on, street lights are back on. So you've got a nice bit of lighting on the outside. It's very dark sometimes. What have we got there? That's the shotgun turrets obviously switched on. Now obviously this bit here to the left is actually blocked off because that's normally the changing rooms, showers and everything. But I actually blocked that off and we didn't need it, wasn't using it, so I just decided to block it. Been annoying that several zombies have tried to use the changing rooms and the toilets without permission, but we had to tell them no in no uncertain terms. So yeah, we've got a couple of cabinets here, desk out here with the laptop on it, so that we can work out what we're doing. It's kind of like a small office space, and then over here we've got the tool cart for all the tools. We've got little the vanilla roller tool carts there, gas pumps as per usual, keeping our gas and everything in, so that we can keep the vehicles regularly topped up. We can help ourselves there. A couple of posters around the place as well. But just I didn't want to go too heavy on decorations down here because we've got some of the best stuff upstairs, to be honest.
You think so?
I think the best stuff is upstairs. Don't get me wrong, I like the garage, but there was so much more potential to this POI that yeah, I definitely think more was done upstairs, and you have done really well with the upstairs actually. So if it meant the downstairs has a little less decoration, you said the upstairs could have a bit more, I think it was well worth it, in my opinion.
So the way that you have it situated, basically, we blocked off like a lot of the stairs, except for the ones that we only want access to, and the rest are pretty much up these ladders. Correct?
That's correct, because as per usual, zombies are going to try and path up the stairs, and we didn't want to have to deal with consistent zombies trying to wander up the stairs and get us. You need to be able to like decorate and build and just get on with it. So we removed the lower set of stairs. Of course, this will not necessarily stop the zombies from breaking in down here. That's the problem you have when you have a downstairs area. But more XP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, up to first level. See, ladders installed and vault hatches, so that even if the zombies do get a quick hold of it, they'll find it very difficult to get up. Now, lovely little waiting area you've created here, Chibs.
Yeah. So this is like, wow, they're supposed to be stairs, but we like again removed them, and I was like, okay, well, because if you guys know this building, the next area over there that we'll go through is an actual gym. But I wanted to make this more an upscale gym with kind of a spa type feel, I suppose. So hence the excessive plants, as Telef doesn't care for all these greenery. But I like it. I just think it adds a little bit more interest and texture and life and everything. So again, that's with like Zen's furniture mod that we have here. As well, you'll notice like these really different couches because we've showcased a lot of the other style, which is intensity, pardon me, unnecessary but beautiful, which again we use that for some of the pieces like the side tables and the coffee table and the windows and some of their plants, which is like these big kind of palm plants, but the others are from that Zen's furniture store. So a bunch of mixing and matching, this, that, or whatever, as well as like the original vanilla stuff. So yeah, just open up the door and then go on in, and you can take a look at this lovely Sprancy gym.
Here you go for all your survival needs for running from the zombies. Running from
Get
the zombies, working out.
your exercise needs, yeah, pretty much and stuff.
Absolutely.
So some of the things I kept the same because I was just like I like the look of it, and I'm all about working smart, not hard if I don't need to. But that's just me. I changed a couple things though, just to make it more interesting, and like these windows we were talking about, had to change this all up. The look of it, a lot of it again, it's all mainly concrete. So again, it's mats you can easily get for the most part, and if you need to replace them, there you go. And then the only thing really that I changed, well, I cleaned it up. It was just horrible. It was just awful. Um, Made it look a little bit more modernized. Again, you did a lot of the lighting, which looks good. We didn't want it too crazy bright. Kind of went with this sort of warmer feel to it, I suppose.
I do like the your use of candles in there because obviously I did the electrics with the PhD better lights and stuff. But
Yeah, you'll see that more in the kind of the spa room over here. So like you do your exercise, that's the main idea here. But at the same time, you go over here and it's a relaxing area for your shower purposes and that kind of thing. So you can go in there and just check it out, and there's a bathroom and whatnot. So yeah. Working shower, just made it really nice and comfortable and that kind of thing. A little bit more luxury than just your typical gym shower. And then the washroom over there, the bathroom. Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you worked up a sweat outside running from the zombies or a sweat inside using the weights in the gym. I mean, you're still going to need a shower. Get that gunk off you. Nothing worse than zombie gunk. Really nice.
So that's a
good use of space. Very good use.
Kind of came up with this concept. I just thought, do something different instead of your typical gym. a little fancier, but whatever. It's a high class gym. What can I say?
I think it's a nice addition, and it actually goes with one of the rooms we've got upstairs as well, doesn't it? It
It
goes nicely
does,
with the ceiling.
yeah.
I won't say anything yet, but
No, no, that's fine. So, and then we got like the lovely monitor up there and working like computer here for the reception area
hmm
and whatnot. So members that come in, there you go. So that's how we did this
we're
room,
hoping
anyways.
hoping to expect a few survivors, aren't we? But
Well, one would hope. You gotta keep up with your exercises. You can't get lazy. So,
okie doke.
okay, I'll just jump up here. 1 second. Oof, I like this area though. I do. I like each floor. They're all kind of different and unique in their own ways. So over here on the second level, or I guess this is technically the third. Like the ground, like the basement is floor one. One we were just on was floor two. This is technically three, I guess. So over here in this small little room, I'm just gonna open the door and let you go through. So this is where, because we're thinking, okay, where we're going to put this huge generator, and again, some of these would be elevator shafts. We kind of made them into smaller workrooms, and this is kind of the idea that we came up with this. So Tel decorated this, put the generator in here, made it look all kind of interesting with gadgets and levers and thingamabobs all
Well,
in
I figure
there.
we've got our hot running water and everything else, our plumbing, along with our generator in here as well. H7SB mod, again for the
Hmm.
generator. Nice large generator, 25,000 fuel, 6 large engines, 1,800 watts of power for all your electrical needs. Did I sell that okay, do you think?
I think you sold it pretty good, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So in this
Okay.
idea, this is your workstation, but then when I was knocking down stuff and I was like, how about we do some other cool stuff with this room? I liked kind of some of the things that they had, the floor plan, but then opened it up even a little bit more for you. And then in the center, made a separate room for your armory, which is kind of cool. And then you had your workstations all in here, which is really neat.
Absolutely. As usual, a nice sort of working, craft room here.
Yeah. And then on the back side, there's the infirmary. And so it's really interesting. So you want to go through the armory and then cut through the doors?
Yep,
Or
no
are you
problems.
gonna go
Let's
go
go
around
right
the other
first.
way?
We'll go right first and then we'll continue around this way. So
Okay,
proceed.
so this is like the kind of kitchen area.
Nice little
It's,
working kitchen in here,
yeah.
but nice and pretty again. Nice and effective. You can come in here, little supply box,
Yeah.
everything else.
It's not huge, but it works, which is
It
nice.
also works with the infirmary, doesn't it? Because I mean, if you've got a couple of patients, you've got a few people, then
Yep. I'll
there we
close
go.
the door. There you go.
Nice box, medical
And then,
supplies.
yeah, so the back part here is the infirmary. I just thought, why don't we do that? Because if we have any survivors, probably want to take care of them somewhat if they're injured. And then that center room is where we have the armory, which is really cool. I like how you did that. You decorated all that, which is pretty nice.
There we go. We have our usual things up there.
Yeah.
So we have our little our infirmary beds where people can get treated. Medical kits there. Little work sign. So into the armory.
I liked making this room. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked how you decked it out, though. It looks really good. And then you
Got
got
some.
your storage boxes, which is awesome. So you can access it on either side of the wall.
I really do like these decorated racks as well. They look pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. Quite like the way that's gone down.
And where did you get these particular racks from? Where are they from?
They're from Zen's Furniture.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, they're from Zen's Furniture as well, because they do a number of shelves decorated and everything else, and the gun racks is in amongst them. So it's a
I
really
like
nice
the
addition.
the police shields. That's kind of neat, and also like
Mm-hmm.
the heavy like gear for like what police would actually wear, like the vests and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. It looks really good. It suits it.
Very available and very, very nice during a zombie apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then back out the armory. We'll just take a quick look out the front. Oh, nice little balcony out here.
Yeah, it's good view for shooting down zombies, that's for sure. If you see them coming towards you.
And I missed. Never a good sign, is it? That elephant gun is pretty good. Either way, nice little balcony out here. You can take pot shots at the zombies, or lead them onto shotguns. There we go. Again, you know, we have balconies on just about every floor, so that, you know, you've got kind of like access from each area, so you can just pop outside and, you know, deal with your little annoyances.
I also
Oops.
like the detail that you put in here, like the shotgun Messiah, and then you have the other one at the back here popping pills.
Pills, yeah.
So you know exactly where certain things would be, probably just looking at the signs. Looks good.
Always
And
like
again,
stuff that like that for decoration. It's all vanilla, so
yeah, and nice use of lights too. Again, so it's not super bright, but it's nice. It works still. So so we got a couple options. You'll notice as you come out the door, you can either go up this set of stairs because it goes up to the living area, or if you wish, you could take, I guess, the ladder. But what do you think? Stairs this time?
I think we'll take the stairs up and then walk through
All
because we can
right.
show where that hatch comes out. You know, the hatch does come
Okay.
out at the top, and we will come to that.
So this is this desk here. Explain what this is, because this is new for some people probably if
Okay,
they see
again
this.
from Zen's Furniture. It's a nice little media sort of, you know, console desk. You know, it's got a few little added bonuses on there, drawers. I mean, you know, again, as always, I really do love the Satensity stuff, but I'd say the Zen store has added some, you know, more furniture so we can just mix it out a little bit. You know, makes it very interesting. I do like the way that's done,
Yeah, and
especially
so we're
having
now.
that on there.
Oh, sorry, we're now on the fourth floor. So I'm just gonna open the door and tell you go in and you take a look
Okay,
and just show everybody what's what over here.
prepare to be blown away. So here we go. A nice little seating area here. Table, chairs, and of course over here the dining area, which has been very well done. Again, I do love the use of candles in here. The candles feel like they're really, you know, they really do well for the lighting in here. Makes it very nice. Let's have a look around. Obviously, if we
This
come around to the kitchen,
room was a challenge. I'm not gonna lie because it's a lot smaller, and a lot more small rooms. I opened it up a little bit, but and then had to put in new walls and configure a bunch of different things. But yeah, it was fun though. I enjoyed working on this room.
yeah, there was definitely a few choice words, wasn't there? Because some of the blocks weren't behaving themselves correctly, and we were trying to put them
No.
in. And there was actually plate blocks sometimes in places where you wouldn't have expected them, which suddenly meant things would not fit. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it did definitely pose its own problems. So before we go through there, I'll just show the balcony off.
Sure.
So here we go. And as always, Chibs, you've got a lovely little barbecue grill out here, so you can, you know, again, watch the world burn from here. Well, burn. I mean, we're in the snow zone, so. But you know, you can watch the destruction from here. You can watch the zombies play tag with the survivors outside. You know.
And again, you
Yes.
can shoot down in the parking lot easily enough, and you got a pretty good range in like different areas.
Yep.
And there you go.
I think that dog knew you were about to start shooting because he is off. He's not even heading over here. He is quite literally off.
Yeah, I was shooting the other fellow off
Yeah.
the side.
Okay.
But yeah, just wanted to make a fun little like personal space because there's another like balcony out the front that's really nicely done up, more garden stuff, but it's bigger.
So we'll come back out there in a minute. Let's have a look. So here we are in the master bedroom. Again, as always, very well done. Very nice. Well lit, very well decorated. You know, before of desk, your bookshelves over there. Nice big sort of, king size bed there. Again, it's really nice the way you've done out the room.
Thank you. It was hard because again, like this was like I had to add extra walls. It wasn't quite so open concept this time around, but that's okay because sometimes some spaces look good with it. Some spaces it looks better when it's more kind of sectioned off. So
And as usual, just to add to it, just to add to the luxury, a nice, lovely ensuite bathroom. So obviously you've got your showers and that downstairs, which if you've got any people in the medical bay and everything, they can go down to the gym, get a bit of physio in, and then go down to the showers. But up here, you've got a nice tub there. Little bit voyeur right next to the window. You'd have to be
eh,
careful when you stand up, and they unfortunately do not do curtains in this game. Not nice ones
I wish
anyway.
they did. Honestly, I don't know why they don't.
I think they do blinds, don't they? But we've looked at the blinds before and just gone,
They're
just don't.
horrible. They're
Yeah.
awful.
Okay, nice little bit of privacy in here as well. You can shut yourself away in here. Do what you need to do.
I'm sorry. Now, most of the people are like, really? Why do you have a toilet totally separate? Well, I can't say for in the UK. Older homes, yeah, they used to always have exposed toilets. I cannot stand that. Newer houses, especially you will find in North America, actually, you don't have to see people using the facilities while your other significant other is in the shower at the same time. So it's a nice feature that they do in newer houses, and it's a style that's becoming more popular. So if you live in an older style house, uh, you'll see it's just out in the open, and I can't stand that actually. So that's why this time around I was like, nope, I'm doing it that way. So just depends on like your space and how you want to do it. So, but that's what I came up with.
It looks good. I think you've done amazingly well again, considering the space. I mean, I say it every video because it is good. It's very good use of space. You've used it well. You've managed to pack it in without making it look overcrowded.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
Okay. So let's have a look at the front balcony.
Okay, close that.
Yeah, use pictures here. Now, we will not be going upstairs yet, but
Nope, it's
that
out
is where
here.
we'll eventually go.
Yep.
However, for the moment, this is our outdoor balcony. Now, over here is the hatch that you saw, where we said we
Hmm.
won't go up there yet. So that leads you back down.
But it's nice because you
Bathroom
got
currently.
options, right? So.
Exactly. Now, some of this has changed because obviously, this lattice work wasn't here before.
Mm-mm.
Originally, we've obviously placed that. We've obviously decorated some of this, painted it differently. And now you've got a whole ton of planters up here because, there's some very nice decorative plants up here, placed by Chibs. Lots of
But
plants.
also proper, like, you know, plants for harvesting your needs. You got your potato plants. What else did you put in here? Oh, you got
Pumpkins,
corn.
blueberries, yucca. I think there's some coffee down here as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything you need to sort of keep yourself, well fed. Now, you're probably not going to keep a whole bunch of people going, but, that's why you go out raiding. You can
Yep.
always get more. You could actually fill it with more plant pots here. There's all your mushrooms over on the wall. You could actually get a lot more plants and stuff in. Which would be my advice if you're playing. Obviously, you want quite a few of those down for your farming needs.
Yeah, the mushrooms on the wall just looks kind of bizarre to me. I would put those in planters, but that's just me. Got serious mold issues if like just saying you get mushrooms growing on your walls, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think some people just do it for space. That's why I personally do it, is I throw them up on the walls because it's just saving space. And secondly, the cost of the farm plots. I mean, you can do it, of course you can. It's not too difficult to harvest the materials, but rather than use up the materials, I would rather save it for hobo stew and bung the mushrooms on the wall.
mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. That painting's creepy. Out of all the paints, I've seen the one with like Devour on it and everything else, but I gotta say that one, yeah. Mm,
Scream. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm not sure anybody will be able to guess what's out here. You know, I mean, it's so aside from my normal. You know, you wouldn't normally find this in any of my builds. Oh wait, yes you would. Yes you would. Absolutely. Yep, helicopter pad. And I'm sorry, I can't do without them. Okay, almost every single build has a freaking helicopter. You know, pad on there. Can I say it's the MD500? It's my favourite. Said it a million times before. You know, absolutely love this copter. You know, one of my favourite B-dubs vehicles.
So, Tal, question of the day, as always. Out of all the different floors, which ones did you like the best and why?
I'm afraid it had to be the master apartment. It was the master apartment with the master bedroom, the ensuite like bathroom. You know, you're like, surely it's the armory, surely it's the one with all the guns, the explosives, surely it's the craft. No, actually, it's the luxury area for me.
Really?
Uh-huh, yeah. I've got to say, when you get back from raiding us now, like, don't get me wrong, it's not practical because obviously you get back and you can't exactly use the stuff in else. But I do like to think that my survivor comes back at the end of a hard day of zombie slaying and infection fighting and stuff and raiding, that he can at least come home, like, switch off and actually just sit down in somewhere nice instead of the actual, absolutely rat holes sometimes that my character ends up in, normally at the beginning of games and stuff. So that would be my favorite. What about you?
Honestly, like, okay, so I have done like a lot of luxury, like living spaces and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I did like that one. But for me, I'm gonna go with the armory. I'm not gonna lie because I liked how that turned out. I actually liked the difference in the style of the walls. Some of them we changed up a bit, but it's kind of combination between those two. But the gym was fun too, I have to admit. But a lot of it was original, but little add-ons that we did and cleaned up. But I did like making that infirmary and armory. I thought that concept was a little bit different than what you've done in the past. So I'm going to go with that a little bit. And then also the living space a little bit too. So.
I agree with you actually. I think the armory and the infirmary were a nice touch. It's so obviously very thematic, for survivors and everything. So I have to say, yeah, actually, I do like it. But even so, I'm still for the luxury because what a shocker, huh? Okay. So in which case, look, Chips, I managed to unlock it for once. Yes,
Yay!
for a change, it's unlocked. You haven't got to stand up so the helicopter going.
I'm not going to be
Tell it to unlock it.
abandoned. Yay!
So there we go. That is another 7 days die build committed to memory.
I had so much fun. So thank you again, Tav, as always. And I look forward to future projects with you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did too. So till next time, guys. See you later. Bye.
Goodbye.